Welcome to WNBA basketball. And tonight we have a pair of teams that highlight the value of strong teamwork. Gotta love it.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, they're two of the best passing teams in the league. The chemistry on both sides is pretty obvious.
And they're also two of the smartest teams. We're not going to see a lot of wasted possessions or careless turnovers here tonight.
Pass to Reese. Now Atkins. Now here's Vandersloot. To the paint. And the basket by Cardoso.
And look how well she led her in there with that pass.
Here's ball queen. Jackie Young from outside. And the three ball is good.
Well, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Pass to Atkins. To the inside. Reese. Great D that time from Parker Tyus. Here in the first with a little over a minute played so far. One of the most exciting players in the WNBA, Angel Reese.
Now, Chicago very happy to have her finish runner-up in Rookie of the Year voting. Reese brings some serious attitude to the organization. The Sky led the W in rebounding last year, largely because of course, Angel Reese.
Ball queen with the miss. On offense, here the Sky. Left side, Atkins. Shoots from 14. The bank shot, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
And the basket by ball queen.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Pass to Banham. Cardoso. From deep, Ariel Atkins. Chicago again missing.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 for 5 from the floor here early.
It's good.
Outstanding entry pass. She knew exactly where to go with that ball.
Chicago with the ball. Trailing by 5. Pass to Vandersloot. Reese. Vandersloot the screen. Here's Banham. Covered by Lloyd. Banham, no good. Right side, Lloyd. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The story here in the early stages is how well they've been shooting the ball.
An outstanding percentage. Look, this is how you want to start a ball game, am I right?
Yeah, it just sets a tone.
Here's Banham. Ariel Atkins on the wing. Shot to stop the run. And she can't bank that one in. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. In each of her first 5 years in the league, Ariel Atkins was voted all defense.
Yeah, she made the U.S. gold medal winning team to the Tokyo Games on the strength of her defense. Always in great condition. Atkins never runs out of energy chasing around those guards.
With an unwavering work ethic, Atkins has just about mastered the three ball.
The ace is leading. Ball queen with the ball. Outside Lloyd. The three is up. It's rebounded by Courtney Vandersloot.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
And here's Ariel Atkins outside. That one falls. A great assist by Angel Reese.
And I think Atkins is the type of player that is equally effective on or off the ball.
Ball queen with the miss.
Her shooting numbers slipping this quarter.
Outside Atkins. They get it again. Reese. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Man, they have got to put a body on her because otherwise, with her agility and athleticism, they're just not going to be able to contain her on the offensive glass.
Now here is Atkins. She has 6. Vandersloot outside. From outside, off the mark. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Sky leading by a point. And don't go away, as we'll be back with the action for the start of the... And here are the Aces now. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And the basket by Ball Queen.
Down there in the low post is where you want to create a lot of your offense.
Atkins, guarded by Young. Pass to Vandersloot. Shot clock at 5. Phantom. No good. That would have tied it. Here's Ball Queen. She scores a basket, and that's field goal number 3 for her.
They're picking it up offensively here in the second.
And they've lifted their field goal percentage to the high 50s. They're rolling.
Reese, covered by Smith. To the middle. Shoots on the block. Great D that time from Parker Tyus. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second quarter. The jump hook. And Smith with a nice bucket inside.
That's a nice bucket. They're really playing intelligent.
They really are, and even though it's not a huge lead they've got, they're definitely in charge.
Kind of get that feeling, Brian, that team is playing so well. Well, tough start scoring, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, they seem to have taken the lid off the basket, gaining a little bit of confidence.
See if they can keep rolling.
And the basket by Ball Queen.
They're going on a nice little run here.
And getting to the rack has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Pass to Banham. They set the pick. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Aces. Now Young. Here's Ball Queen. Banham with the rebound. And here is Vandersloot. Pass to Banham. Vandersloot, covered by Lloyd. Vandersloot, shot is good.
Smooth shooting from Courtney Vandersloot. She understands her role as a scorer, and I would say she plays that role well.
She's now made half of her 10 shots in the game, and that's her 5th basket.
Wow. I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
Soft touch off the glass.
Their offense is looking better here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've steadied themselves a bit, trying to close the gap.
Here's Young. Score it. Her 3rd straight basket in 3 attempts.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
And so that's the end of the first half. The Aces on top, up 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. All right, the second half beginning in a moment. We're seeing a great performance by Ball Queen.
What a first half it was for her, well surpassing her average point totals up to this stage.
Yeah, she's on pace for a monster game.
Chicago with the ball. 7-point differential. Vandersloot outside. It's stolen by Jackie Young. And now the Aces on the break. Oh, there's the alley!
What a pass, and she lays it in with the circus move.
Woo, that is so smooth.
Yeah, she could have messed that up by going for a big-time slam. I applaud her for going for the layup.
And here is Vandersloot. Pass to Atkins. The tray. Rebound by the Aces.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
For a player that shoots it as well as she does, I'd say that is an easy look. Not much resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. In fact, I'll just say it, they are automatic.
Here's Banham. And that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot.
No one is better than Vandersloot at recognizing and picking out open teammates. She has out-of-this-world court vision.
Guys, there's really no debate. When it comes to assists, Courtney Vandersloot is the GOAT.
No argument here. 7 assist titles in her career, easily the best assist average in league history. Vandersloot is a wizard with the rock.
Ariel Atkins on the wing. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Smith.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
Well, her shooting has been outstanding. Definitely, one of the reasons why they're winning this game.
And it's the Sky ball. Trailing by 13. Pass to Banham. Here's Cardoso. Atkins, guarded by Young. Clock at 6. Picked by Reese. Here's Atkins. Reese. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I like the aggression there. Yeah, hitting the offensive boards hard.
Parker Tyus outside. Inside. Ball queen. Basket number 8 for her on 13 attempts. That's a 62% clip so far. Vandersloot outside. Pass to Banham. Now Cardoso.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
From deep, Ariel Atkins. Alyssa Smith grabs the miss.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Outside Atkins. Here's Banham, covered by Lloyd. Young with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Lets the three fly. Jewel Lloyd, and that's good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely, the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
Time called here. The Sky decide to talk it over. And the Aces making a change here. Here's Banham. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And here's Ariel Atkins outside. Chicago again missing.
She's killing them with her poor shooting.
Here's Ball Queen. Yes, it's good. That bucket takes her to 9 for 14.
And now we see them really working it inside.
Yeah, getting quality looks around the rim. That's fueling this run.
Pass to Cardoso. Outside Atkins. Connects from three-point range.
Watch out, now that she's got her first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Down low. Here's Parker Tyus. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Solid work right there. There's a big difference in field goal percentages of these teams in the second half.
And that difference has come about because we've got one team moving sharply, getting good shots, and the other just a little bit stagnant. It's tough to watch.
Yeah, one coach did his job at halftime. The other, not so much.
Here's Cardoso. Up and in on the layup.
She was the first one to react to that miss. I mean, that's just a hustle play on the putback.
Now Ball Queen. The shot's good.
She's their go-to scorer, and when she shoots the ball like she has today, that is what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult. Welcome back for changing it up here. The Sky trail. Nurse outside. And once again off the mark by Chicago. Inside. Here's Smith. And that one good.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The defense better start buckling down.
They're getting exposed, punished down low.
Wnba for 3. And it's the Aces with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. And that one's good.
Nice find from Young. Her 6 feet height helps her get clean passes off, gives her a great view of the court as well.
Nurse outside. Vandersloot. Here's Reese. And she gets the bucket.
Yeah, late reaction for the defense. She's always going to convert that.
Timeout called the Aces. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. And the basket by Ball Queen.
They own the paint right now, 10 straight coming from the inside.
They are constantly finding lanes to the hoop, getting great looks in tight.
Pass to Banham. To the paint. Makes it off the glass.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Now Smith, covered by Cardoso. Now here is Lloyd. Not a lot of room. Pass to Young. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Sky. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Vandersloot, no good. Here's Las Vegas. 10-point lead. Parker Tyus outside. Now Ball Queen. Outside Young. Lloyd. To the inside. Outside Young. 5 to shoot. Pass to Ball Queen. And she drops in the layup off glass.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
At the line for your Chicago Sky.
And that one misses.
The under-recruited going to college, called too short. Courtney Vandersloot has always had a chip on her shoulder and has always defied expectations. And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
To the middle. And she floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. Here's Ball Queen. Outside Lloyd. Pass to Ball Queen. Left side, Parker Tyus. Now Ball Queen. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. That's in, coming off an assist from Jackie Young.
Well, with an accurate and smooth 3-point shot, you have to take Lloyd very seriously beyond the arc.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Fires for 3. Rachel Banham, and that's good. Here's Ball Queen, and the basket is good. So it's the Aces winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for them. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
Well, guys, anytime